Well, it
Yes.
is now time for the world famous strawberry ladder. It's a real
Yes.
ladder. It's written by real people.
Mm.
This is the real deal. And today's letter is actually live, so we've got to call on the phone. Shirley?
Yes, we
Strawberry.
do. Yes, thank you, Steve. Don't forget, my book is out now. It'll make a great Mother's Day gift for you. It's a story about overcoming. It's a story about how to be happy, not being bitter, because bitterness isn't sexy.
No, it's
All
not.
of that. Just be happy with your life, okay? And move on from there. Anyway, it's in stores now. You can pick it up. And happy Mother's Day. It's called The Strawberry Letter. Real talk, real advice, because bitterness isn't sexy. Here we go with the letter. Subject, fed up. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 41-year-old married, hardworking, blue-collar man with 6-year-old twins. I don't hang out at clubs or with my buddies, and I've never cheated on my wife in the 13 years we've been married. My whole mission daily is to go to work and get back home to my family safely. But my wife is so spoiled that she never wants to clean up or finish anything she starts, and she always threatens to divorce me when she cannot get her way. I'm always the bad guy. When I tell her about herself, she gets an attitude and wants to divorce me. I'm fed up and ready to leave, but I love my kids with all my heart. I'm afraid that if I do leave, my kids will suffer. I need serious help. Thanks. And Steve, we have DJ live on the line.
DJ,
Good morning, sir.
how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm actually at work.
Well, that's good. Well, you said in the letter you're a hard-working, blue-collar man.
Yes.
So I would assume you're at work. DJ, I'm at work, too. Well, hey, man, first of all, thanks for calling, and I appreciate your time on this matter here, and I appreciate you calling us before you do something else. So let me ask you something, man. How long you been married?
13 years.
15. Never
13.
cheated on your wife in 13 years?
Never even thought about it.
Wow.
Never even
Very
thought
good.
about
Very
it.
Good man. Good man.
DJ.
DJ.
You don't go to clubs, don't hang out with your boys at clubs, nothing.
No, sir.
You go to work, you come home.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man, let me ask you this. Now, you say that your wife is so spoiled that she never wants to clean up or finish anything she starts. How long has this been going on?
As far as I can remember, I'm from a different breed. I was raised by my grandma, so before we did anything, even on Saturdays, we had to straighten our rooms, clean up,
No,
that sort of thing. And I just want my kids to have that same ethic when they get older.
Yeah, DJ, I hear you. Let me ask you something again. How long has this been going on, your wife not cleaning up and stuff like that?
13 years.
13 years.
Wow.
So now, let me ask you this. Did y'all live together before y'all got married?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Did you see any of this before you got married?
No. We lived together for approximately a year or so. And it wasn't, you really don't, like they say, you really don't see a lot of things till
Yeah.
you're together for a while.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. So you didn't really have it. So this started happening after you got married.
Yeah.
Okay, man. So now let me get to this part. So she doesn't clean up. Does she work?
Yes, we both work.
Okay, you both work.
Oh,
Okay, so who cleans up the house?
It's like when I walk in the house, I don't like clutter, so I'll start moving stuff or cleaning out the sink. I'm primarily the one that does all the dishes, every day. Like I said, we got kids, so stuff starts to pile up. I don't like stuff in my sink, especially at night, and it's where I get an attitude is that the dishwasher is right there. It's only not even 2 inches away from the sink. And I don't understand why, we got a bunch of stuff on the table or I just don't like clutter. And it seems like when I clean up the clutter comes right back.
Clutter come right back. Well, okay, now, and then you say in the letter, she always threatens to divorce me when she can't get her way. Give me an example of what you mean, DJ.
If I mention something about, pretty much, about the cleaning up issue, well, this doesn't work for me. And it's always that I'm the bad guy. I got an attitude about everything, and I don't think that's the case. I rarely say anything, but I get an attitude, but I kind of keep it to myself, and I guess it shows.
Right.
She thinks I'm being mean, and I'm not. I'm really not. I love my wife. I love my kids. You know what I'm saying? It's not what I want to do. It's for us to break up. But she just, nothing works for her. I guess I can't explain it.
He's aggravated.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do, man. I know what I could tell you right away, cause so I just tell you what, when we come back, I'm gonna tell you what I think might help you.
Yeah.
And then if it don't, then me and you gonna talk about option B.
Ooh. Wow.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Ooh.
But I just want you to understand, when a man does this, writes a letter concerning like this, he's really trying to fix it.
Yeah, he
because
is.
men,
He
you
loves
very
his wife.
rarely,
He
you
said
don't
it. Yeah.
very rarely get letters from men.
Yeah.
Right.
Then a dude has been loyal, ain't cheated. He trying to make it work.
Yeah.
Now, if you ain't trying to, but I want to share with you something about how people take advantage of information, and then how you can kind of do something towards that, and then
Okay.
and like I say.
Is he at his last straw?
Yeah.
Can you hang on, DJ?
Yeah, he there now.
Yeah.
The damn letter. This the
We'll
last
be right
straw.
back with part 2. 12
You're
after.
listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we got our live call on
Yep.
the phone. We got DJ. DJ, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
DJ, I want to tell you something, man. First of all, I really feel for you, man, because you're doing the best you can. You're a good man. That's why we played that song. Your wife is spoiled, never wants to clean up or finish anything she started. She always threatens to divorce you when you can't get away.
That's wrong.
I'm always a bad guy. When I tell about herself, she gets an attitude and wants to divorce me. I'm fed up and ready to leave, but I love my kids with all my heart. I'm afraid that if I do leave, my kids will suffer. I need serious help. DJ, let me explain something to you about people. Usually I end up saying this to a woman about a man, but this applies to you too. This is in all cases. All people take advantage of information, for good or for bad. Your wife has some information. She knows that you love them kids with all her heart. She knows you're a hard-working man.
She does.
And she is under the belief that you will not leave.
Ah.
So, see, she has all this information, and you know she knows this, right, DJ?
I believe so, yeah. I think you're right.
So now what you got to do, man, is you got to shift the information. See, give her something else to chew on.
Oh.
See, first of all, just like I tell women to exercise your right to have your standards met, men have to do that too, especially when you got a woman that's slacking. So now what you got to do, DJ, is you got to say, hey, listen, I've tried talking to you as nice as I can. We get in arguments. I'm not going to argue anymore. We either pitch in and make this work, or I can't keep doing it this way. And I'm sorry. You know I love you, and you know I love these kids. I'll kill a brick for y'all. I'll die for y'all. But I can't live like this no more. So now here's the deal. You either pitch in and help out, or you can stop with the divorce threats. That's just what we going to do. Yeah. But that decision will be yours, because I am a good man. I work hard. I come home every day. I do the best I can. I ain't saying you don't work, but I need help with this situation right here, and I don't want our kids growing up to learn bad information. Now, you going to help work with me right here, or we going to stop this threat of divorce, because I don't deserve that.
I hate that. I don't like the divorce threats.
Yeah. Right, Steve.
You
right.
feel me?
I feel you, bro.
See, DJ, man, she done took some information and they're just using it to her advantage to get what she want. I don't want to clean up, so now she know you'll clean up. Guess what, DJ? Yeah. You quit cleaning up. Now, you ain't got to go get no maid. Nobody got no money for all this here.
I was going to ask, could they afford to get some help?
No.
No, we didn't have him. We was coming up, so you know what I mean?
Wait.
Hey, man, now, that's plan A.
What's plan B, Steve?
Plan B is...
DJ's laughing.
I tell you what. Let me come in here one more damn time and see these dishes. You ain't going to believe the maid going to be in here.
How fine is she going to be, Steve?
You ain't going to believe what she got on, and you going to swear to God she ain't cleaning. All right? Wow. Now, that's what we going to do.
That's plan
That's
B.
plan B. Plan B is extreme.
Yes,
now,
it is.
Right after you do that, DJ, you're gonna want to have to try to be moving real soon. Matter of fact, you're gonna have to need the apartment already paid for. But DJ, man, I want you to consider that, man, because you're a good guy, and you really don't deserve that.
Yeah. You know, I catch myself just thinking, you know, what do I do? What more can I do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Bro. Hey, man, you a good man. I can hear there's women everywhere talking about I'll go with him and I'll clean up too. You know, there's some women out there go with them twins and all that.
Yeah.
I had twins.
Right.
Try to make it work out.
I got somebody
though.
went for 'em.
If you can.
Well, you know.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I love, you know, going home every day.
I know.
We gotta go.
No, you ain't. No, you get a new home.
Hey,
go to love going home. Me, I like going home too. I really love going home now. Got me a new home.
Wow.
Special guest coming up, Yolanda Adams.
Yeah, that's a girl.
When we come back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.